Hello, Newcastle, and we're coming with you with a nightly news. We have some breaking stories, some things unconfirmed as of yet, but we're going to take a look at what's going on as we get through this for an important message. Okay. This posted on the Newcastle Area School District website. Dear parents or guardian, we want to share important information about the coronavirus, COVID-19. As our district's first priority is always with health and safety of our students, in light of the global outbreak, we want to ensure that the Newcastle Area School District is closely monitoring the situation and receiving information from the Center for Disease Prevention. Pennsylvania Department of Education and the Pennsylvania Department of Health will closely monitor this situation for all of the following guidelines. Recently, we have taken additional prevention steps in increasing sanitization steps in our normal cleaning routines of the buildings and on transportation units. Such measures have included daily cleaning. School nurses have spoken with our students about the importance of preventative practices for staying healthy. Lysol wipes and sanitizers have been distributed to classrooms. Direction for proper hand washing has been posted. Administration has temporarily suspended all school field trips. Administration has linked limited outside guest speakers and visitors. Administration is monitoring information from the PIA related to athletic events. Now, earlier today, and I'm going to continue with the memo, but earlier today, all athletic events were suspended. There was supposed to be a scrimmage, and NCTV45 was supposed to be there with respect to the baseball game with Newcastle. It was a scrimmage between Newcastle and the Shannick, and that had been canceled. Well, I'm going to continue with the memo, and then I'll get to some other breaking information. We are asking parents to help with this effort to minimize the spread of this type of virus by having your family members practice these recommended by the CDC. Wash hands frequently. If soap and water are not available, use alcohol-based sanitizers. When coughing, sneezing, cover your nose with a tissue or by using a sleeve or elbow. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, mouth, and face. Stay home when you're sick. Avoid close contact with sick people. Now, that was put out by the Newcastle Area School District a memo on their website. Okay, so I wanted to make sure that we got that out to you. Now, with that, okay, we have also learned, okay, that the PIAA, through one of the coaches, posted that the tournament had been canceled. We know that outside of Lawrence County, the ACC basketball tournament has been canceled. The NBA has kind of suspended their season. The NHL stopped their season. Just quite a few of these memos coming in at an alarming quick rate, and so we're trying to catch up on all that is going on. We have unconfirmed reports of a schedule that will be in transition next week, and I want to hold off before saying anything with that. The CCA has officially here, and I'll read the statement that just came in. The CCA has canceled their basketball tournament, and I'm not at all sure what the intention is here with the tournament, as that keeps floating out there. And I understand NCAA tournaments canceled over, so the pre-tournaments have been canceled. I have no idea how they would invite teams beyond that. The debate tonight, okay, is supposed to be taking place with no audience. Okay, we're looking the game with Fordham and Duquesne tonight, A10, canceled. Notre Dame and Virginia, canceled. Pittsburgh Penguins and the Blue Jackets down in Columbus, canceled. So all of these mass gatherings or games have been postponed or canceled. So we're going to ask you to kind of keep it here as we get any more information. We're going to take this break, and we're going to come back and give you a further update on this evening's Newswatch, as it has become important for us to be able to bring this to you. 62 degrees outside right now, if you're wondering, and we're going to be back right after a word from these guys.
If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Come dine with us, come dine today. If you could use some real good food, there's a place not far away. If you could use a drink or two, or a place to go and play, come to Gallows Italian Villa today.
Simple elegance in a majestic setting. Yes, right here in downtown Newcastle, minutes away from shopping, seconds from a gas station, and let's not forget pastries, a restaurant, and oh yes, the schools. The majestic for that majestic lifestyle, right in the greatest castle, Newcastle. Come by and take a look.
Chuck Tanner would be proud of the restaurant that bears his name. Chuck Tanner's Restaurant, owned and operated by the Papazikas family, would love for you to be part of a Newcastle tradition. Come enjoy the great breakfast, super lunch, and second-to-none dinner choices from their Italian, Mediterranean, and American cuisine. You can relax with a wonderful atmosphere and something from the bar. If you're planning an event, ask about their banquet facility. Tanner's Restaurant is located at 2305 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township.
Now we're back, and as we reported, 62 degrees outside, and weather looks great. Let's continue on with Newswatch, and this in from State Representative Aaron Bernstein, and he's talking about transparency here. It's a good week to get transparent bill across the finish line by State Representative Aaron Bernstein. And this week, March 15th to the 21st, is Sunshine Week, a national celebration of government transparency across public information. It's a perfect time to not only celebrate progress but make improvements. He goes on, since I was elected, I have been on a mission to increase transparency and accountability and end the assaults on the taxpayers. That happened in broad daylight and in the dark. There's no doubt we have much more work to do. This begins the statewide passage of an important Sunshine Act that will reform and help us keep the public informed ahead of time about decisions that have been made in their local meetings. Do a simple Google search for the Sunshine Act, and you'll find several news articles about governments, and it goes on. But why isn't that illegal? He goes on to say the Pennsylvania Sunshine Act requires state and local to deliberate and take official action on agency business in an open public meeting. However, agencies are required to give notice when the meeting will be held. They are not required to include the purpose of the meeting. Therein lies the problem and the loophole. My my legislation, House Bill 1064, will amend the Sunshine Act to do that. And you know what? Hats off, Aaron. I think that's a great idea. That same thing happening with the county commissioners nepotism thing that they have out there. And Morgan Boyd, county commissioner, has been pushing that. But I haven't heard anybody say, well, if there is nobody from Lawrence County qualified except a family member, he doesn't make it clear whether he's going to go outside the county and hire somebody, or he would choose a Lawrence County resident. So I will be asking Morgan that question as it comes up. Now, this from, again, the Department of Human Services. Okay, today released an operational recommendations, child welfare services as those with intellectual disability on autism in Pennsylvania in response to the coronavirus. The Wolf administration is committed to serving the vulnerable populations every day, and that commitment will not waver in the face of the emergency. Okay, we will ensure that the delivery of services to children and families served by the children's welfare system and intellectually disabled or autism will continue, and we are asking providers to ensure the same. Okay, it goes on to say exercise, promote healthy hygienic practices, review agency backup plans and infection procedures, okay, as in part of that memo. And I have a breaking story that I'm kind of hesitant. I'm going to ask you to stay tuned as we're getting news. Well, first of all, that neighboring state Ohio has done some closing of schools. And what we're looking at is that Ohio confirmed coronavirus cases at 5. Okay. And then mass gatherings and school spring break extensions. What they go on to say is that DeWine in Ohio says all schools, public and private in the state, will be closed for an extended period spring break at the end of school, Monday the 16th. They will close and remain closed until April 3rd. Now that is Ohio. That is Ohio, and there are some reports that there will be steps being taken in Pennsylvania. I can't confirm those, but I can confirm that in Ohio there will be an extended spring break and schools will remain closed until April 3rd. They will then review what to do from there. Each school is to determine access after the schools close for this break. So all schools will be closed on Monday. Governor DeWine says at the close of school Monday is when the school closure starts until April 3rd. And all K to 12 public, private, charter schools. That's what they've gone on to say in Ohio. Now, with that, okay, I know you have to be aware that a lot of schools have spring break. There's no classes in the Newcastle area school district tomorrow. It's an in-service day, and Monday is a spring break day. So we're going to keep you informed. That came out of Ohio, and that's what was being said there. Now, I was talking earlier about the expo being held, and we're going to tell you a little bit more about that expo. But first, what we're going to do is go to sports, and I'll give you an update there. So hang in there. We'll be right back.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
That are
658-2535. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. Home, residential, commercial, water coolers. You can contact us Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. We're fast, efficient, and we deliver water. We offer 100% customer satisfaction guarantee. Contact us today at 724-498-4760. This program brought to you by Cummings Landscaping and Design. Brandon Cummings, owner operator. Okay, let's get you up to date on sports. The Pirates opener delayed due to MLB coronavirus suspension. NCAA cancels March Madness and other championship tournaments. NHL suspends its season over the virus. Concerns no time limit for return. So that just giving you an idea of what they're telling you with respect to the sports world kind of brought to a screeching halt. Okay, and this is like one of those times of the year, like in October, where you have baseball, basketball, football, and hockey. Well, here I guess you even do have the football with the XFL, and there I haven't heard about them as of yet, but we will keep an ear posted to that. So that gives you that information there. Now, don't be at all surprised what comes back, as I read you this statement from Governor DeWine in Ohio. And since they're close, and we do have people watching from Ohio, let's go a little closer to home. Greenville, we got this. They have that job and business expo. At this time, they're going to postpone the event. Okay, and they're having conversations with Teal about extending their closure, as well as they're going to do it at a later time. They're not really sure when. I spoke with them on the phone. They said that to let us know. We both believe it's in the best interest of the students, businesses, and community. They will keep you updated as we proceed. But Teal about to extend their closure, as well as, you know, those kids are on spring break. So that information. Morgan Boyd, at this time the county courthouse will remain open and county departments will continue to operate as normal. That came in from Morgan. Now, this we have not heard, as we're reporting what's going on. The Hoyt Arts and Education spring classes, March 24th to May 11th. Ceramics, watercolor, stained glass, drawing, Italian will continue to be offered. Several new classes have been added to schedule, including art through the ages for youth and jewelry making workshops and adults. We, as far as we know, that's still on. Okay, so call the Hoyt 724-652-2882 and you'll be able to get more information on that. Just a lot to get to as Newswatch continues to roll on, and this is Nightly Newswatch. Let's get to the weather, and here is the radar scene, and this is out of Cleveland. You can see south and west down around Columbus you got some rain. Okay, and let's take a look at Pittsburgh, and here south and west you could still see that line, but nothing where we are so far. So what are the current conditions? Well, here you go. Currently 52% humidity, 62 degrees outside, under partly cloudy skies. Variable winds of 5 miles an hour, barometric pressure 29.87, dew point 44, and visibility is 10 miles. So that tells you what it's like. Let's go to Lawrence County 45 weather and take a look.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
Hello, and
Standing by my window.
mostly cloudy, low of 38. How is your Thursday looking? Well, clear right now. Okay, and that's a good thing. However, the rain's coming. Yeah, it will, cloud cover will increase as the day goes on. And as you can see, north and west of us, a whole lot of clouds of blue. That's coming our way. Thus, here you go with Lawrence County 45 weather. And last night, mostly cloudy, 38. Your Thursday, mostly cloudy, 61. You'll start out with some sunshine. The clouds will start to build in. And as you get to Thursday night, low 46 and 100% chance of rain. So the rain's coming. Friday, 52. Wind gusts as high as 20 miles an hour. Chance of precipitation 80%. Now, as you get to Friday night, it clears out. Mostly clear, low around 30. And your Saturday, setting up to be pretty. Mostly sunny and 43. Yeah, the temperature will be down there, but it'll be seasonal. And then Saturday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 28, 40% chance of precip. You're going to recover on Sunday, partly sunny with a high of 45. And then Sunday night, mostly cloudy. And that low will be 32. So things will be working nicely through the weekend. And Sunday night, like I said, mostly cloudy, 32. Monday, more sunshine. And that's a high of 50. Now, Monday night, mostly cloudy, 41. 30% chance of precip. And then on Tuesday, cloudy, 60, 40% chance of precip. Now, all in all, tomorrow is kind of transitioning into the rain, and then Friday night the rain starts going away, and you got a pretty decent late weekend and start of the next week. Not too bad. BSB's locations, Boardman, Neshannock, you can see them streaming across. Bottom of your screen, 36 degrees there. It's absolutely perfect. So for this time of year, I mean, if we were in July, I'd say, yeah, we got a problem. But hey, head off there and get some great wings, get your car washed, easy car and van wash, and also you can head over to Tuscany then. We're gonna take this break, and when we come back, there's gonna be a whole lot more on Newswatch. Okay, folks, as we continue on with Newswatch, 62 degrees, and we've been attempting to confirm any kind of information concerning this coronavirus. Now, here's an event we haven't heard if this is canceled yet. Have a great Easter. Craft and Fender Show, March 14th, 9 to 2. Pictures with the Easter Bunny at 11. American Legion Post 343. Contact Mike at 724-714-4192. And so we don't know if that's been canceled or not. Remember, tonight there's supposed to be parish bingo at the St. Mary's worship site, Holy Spirit Parish. Doors open at 5:30. Kitchen opens at 6. And 6:30 begins bingo. Okay. Now, continuing on with what we've learned from unconfirmed, well, this is a confirmed source. Governor DeWine says that all schools, public and private, in the state of Ohio will be closed for an extended spring break at the end of the school day, Monday, March 16th, and they will remain closed until April 3rd. They will review what to do from there. Each school is determined to access is determined access after the schools close for the break. So and he goes on to say, if we can't have testing this year, we can't have testing this year. It's not the end of the world. We are not in crisis, DeWine said to a reporter who asked what will happen with the impact of testing. I kind of think that that's the least of their worries. As far as Lawrence County schools, we have learned that the sports activities at Newcastle have been canceled. Tonight we were hoping to bring you the scrimmage with Neshannock and Newcastle, and That didn't happen. The track practices canceled till further notice. So we will learn moving forward what's going to go on with that. But also, Lawrence County school districts have not announced what their intention is, and they have some time because in case there's a lot of districts that have started spring break. Tomorrow in the Newcastle Area School District is an in-service day, and then on Monday it's a spring break day. So we will be looking and following that over the weekend to let you know and be informed. As soon as we get any information, we will make sure that we bring it to you. Now, we also expect us to carry Mass over the weekend, Catholic Mass, and in Catholic Mass they have altered their sharing of the wine due to the virus, and also extending the hand of peace. They've asked you to just nod and gesture in that area. We did receive an update from Morgan Boyd that as we read that being posted, and I'll put at this time the Lawrence County Courthouse will remain open and all county departments will continue to operate as normal. That from Commissioner Boyd, and that was approximately about 1 hour ago. Okay, so that's what we know so far, okay, transpiring across the range of everything going on. Now, we'll break in with a bulletin or let you know as soon as we find out. We have some unconfirmed stories that have come to us, and I'm not willing to say until I get a second confirmation on those stories, second or third, or there's some basis. So just with given the climate here, expect that things are changing rather rapidly. We told you about the sports cancellations. Now we're going to take this break and come back with a wrap up after this.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give them a Newcastle a try. They're a small town for living. Look around.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com. At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
This program brought to you by Cummings Landscaping and Design. Brandon Cummings, Lower Operator.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
Well, we're back, and as I told you, 62 degrees outside. So as we go on, excuse me, and that, folks, is an example of a side effect of Entyvio as I get infusions for my UC. So, but I caution you, especially if you're on Entyvio or any of those drugs that reduce your immune system, not a good idea to be out in big crowds. We will bring masks to you. We will continue to bring all our programming to you that is out there. We have some file footage of some hockey games that we haven't got out yet, so we'll make sure that you don't go on the desert of no sports at all. We'll try and keep all of our programming aimed at you. We will break in when there is reason to on updated news, whether it be with the schools or what have you. Ohio, once again, has closed their schools till April 3rd. Okay, we have unconfirmed reports right now about Lawrence County schools, and we will make sure that as soon as we get confirmation, you'll be the first to know. Now, make sure you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, oh, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them that NCTV45 is available anytime on your time. Yes, a train that runs on your schedule, that's NCTV45 right here in Newcastle, Lawrence County. And as you go through this evening, make sure, and let me, before I say that, I'd like to thank everybody for their happy birthday wishes and also the happy anniversary wishes that came, as today is my wedding anniversary and yesterday was my birthday. Talk about getting it all in real quick. So thank you so much, heartfelt thanks, and make sure that you get that second cup of coffee, maybe a piece of cherry pie, and watch some NCTV45. After all, it's available anytime on your time. And as you do something positive. Call a friend. Tell them you're thinking about them. It'll make them feel better and make you feel good too. For NCTV45, I'm Angelo Perrotta. Here's hoping you have a great evening.
The ocean, got my ticket for the midnight plane, and it's not easy.